welcome to another exciting episode of Whirlwind Dark Outdoors.
Another one. We got Todd Davis again.
We're still going.
We're still going. We're not going to stop.
We're not going to stop.
Todd Davis again.
Lifers.
Again, Todd Davis.
Todd Davis. You saw him last week hunting pigs. This week, he's hunting deer in PA.
Deer in PA.
The hometown, home state, PA deer hunt.
WWDO Style.
Todd Davis. Not a trophy hunter. He's looking for meat. He's looking for the fun of it.
He's looking for the fun.
Nothing wrong with it. I love it.
Folks, check it out. Wait to see what's going to happen next.
Whirlwind Dark Outdoors is also brought to you by Scentmaster, the sensible solution. Lowe's White-tailed Deer Scents. Woody's Sporting Goods. NOSHunt.com. And Scent Commander by Whirlwind Dark Outdoors.
Alright folks, it's late October here in Pennsylvania and I'm heading out for an evening sit at one of my favorite spots here in Pennsylvania, and things are starting to happen. Temperature's been dropping here the last week or so. Deer are starting to move a little bit better. Last time I was in here I've noticed some good movement, so I got high hopes for tonight. I'm going to get all my gear out here from my Scentmaster box, get sprayed down, and we're going to head into the woods and get in the trees. So why don't you join me here at Whirlwind Dark Outdoors. Alright, let's go get in the tree.
Todd makes the trek down to his tree. He's got the Lowe's buck butter all set up, and he's ready for some action.
Alright folks, it's about 3:30 here and I just got in my tree stand, got all locked in with my safety harness, and I'm ready to rock. I set this stand last night and conditions were very similar, and I saw 8 deer, including a little 6-point that I passed up. He was right here at about 30 yards from me, but sometime overnight or this morning, a buck made a pretty decent rub over here at about 80-90 yards from me, and so bigger deer are out cruising because it definitely wasn't a 6-pointer that made that rub. So I'm gonna get settled in, and hopefully tonight's the night. You never know when the switch is gonna flip, and the big boys are gonna get cruising. So stick with me here. Let's see what happens.
The conditions are right. The weather is good. Let's see if Todd can get her done, WWDO style. Todd's picking his shooting lanes and ranging some trees, so when that deer steps out, he's dialed in and ready to go.
Hey folks, Todd Davis here with your Royal Went Dark Outdoors Field Tip. As bow hunters, we know how important scent prevention is. You know, we use all the latest gadgets and gizmos and things like that, from carbon clothes to the Scent Master box that we rely on heavily. But your last defense is always some type of odor eliminating spray. There's plenty on the market. I'm not going to tell you which one to use, but I am going to tell you how to get better use out of it. What I do is, I've always been bothered by the pump bottles that they come with. They're not the best. You don't get the best coverage. So what I do is I go to my local hardware store, I get a half-gallon pump handle sprayer, and I fill that up with my favorite scent prevention spray. And what that does is, it gives you twice the volume in half the time. It gives you full coverage in no time at all. And it just really takes your scent prevention to the next level. So if you're looking for a way to up your odds and take it to the next step, give this a try. I guarantee you won't be disappointed.
Yeah, I know they were saying there's a lot of big bucks in here. I don't know, there ain't no straight trees in here. Where are we gonna get at?
Oh, we don't have to worry about straight trees. We got to get hunting the geckos now. We can get in any tree.
Are you serious we can get in any tree?
Those trees are off limit when you're hunting gecko 360 stands.
If you want to see more deer, you better smell like one.
Drive rut-crazed bucks right into your hunting path with the most powerful estrus scent collected from real does. From their signature buck butter to the new rub and ride, all of Lowe's deer scents are vacuum sealed for freshness. For buck butter, wet deer cover scent, fatal attraction, suicide buck, and more, get yours today at www.loweswhitetail.com. This segment brought to you by Nos Hunt. Nos Hunt brings great hunting traditions to our youth and facilitates big game tournaments to benefit charities and hunters of all ages.
Alright folks, you're not gonna believe what just happened. I've been sitting here for about an hour and a half, seen a few does in the distance, and all of a sudden I hear this deer come running to me. He comes running out here from my right underneath me, and out the other side before I could even get the camera turned on him. Wondering what the hell's happening, and I recognized him right away. He's one of my shooter bucks. You know, he's a 2-year-old 8-point that I had on trail camera all summer long, and he was one I'm targeting here. And like I said, I have no idea what's going on. About that time, I'm reaching for my grunt call, trying to grab, bring him back in maybe. About that time, here comes a dog off the neighbor's property. There's a horse farm back here behind me, and golden retriever comes in, runs around a couple circles around me, and gives up. He turns and he's on his way back home right now as we speak. And all I'm hoping for is at some point that deer comes back out tonight. Maybe he's comfortable over there in his bedding area. Maybe he'll come back out before dark to get back over that way, and I'll get a shot at him. If not, that dog may have ruined my hunt. So let's sit tight. We're gonna see what happens. Who knows?
Okay,
Right?
You don't get to see that on the footage, folks.
You don't see this
It
on the
happened
footage.
so fast he couldn't get the camera on it.
But this deer came running through, and a dog was running right behind the deer.
A dog chased this deer through the woods in front of Todd Davis.
And then the dog turned
So,
around,
He's upset.
went back. He's a little upset.
He's not happy. He thinks the hunt's over,
He thinks
pretty
it's
much.
over. Right.
But he waits it out.
He waits it out. And
And
he told
lo
me
and
it's
behold-
20 minutes, half hour later, this deer comes walking back.
Buck comes back.
Yeah.
Buck, right here, here he comes, here he comes. Here comes that big buck. He's coming right out to me. Lord, come on, baby. Here he comes. He's right here. 20 yards. Damn it.
Now, he's got some problems with the camera, doesn't he?
Well, he's self-filming,
He's self-filming.
and this buck comes in, and every time he goes to draw, he feels that the camera,
The LCD, the viewfinder.
the viewfinder,
Yeah.
is gonna get whacked by the string
By the
if he
string.
releases.
Yeah.
So he lets down, moves the camera, draws back, lets down, moves the camera. And this goes on for a couple minutes,
Couple
I guess.
minutes, yeah. Before he gets to the point where, the deer's in a spot where he can get the camera, get on the deer, and draw the bow.
Right.
So.
Hashtag self-filming problems.
Hashtag self-filming problems.
But
Self-filming
Todd Davis
is hard, but he can get it done.
knows how to do it.
He can get it done.
Gets it done.
It's like Jack, He just
Over and over again.
all the time.
And this buck comes in. What do you think? You know what? Let's just watch it.
Buck, right here, buck. Here he comes. It's the same buck. It hasn't been 2 minutes. Here he comes.
Lo and behold, this buck comes right back to where he was just run off by the dog.
There he is, right there. 25 yards. Here he comes.
Woody's Sporting Goods carries everything you need for archery and hunting, from bows and arrows to sights and rests, and everything you need to head to the field. Big names like Matthews, Hoyt, and Excalibur crossbows, you will find what you are looking for here at Woody's Sporting Goods. Secure online ordering 24 hours a day, 7 days a week at www.woodysportinggoods.com. This buck walks right behind a tree and forces Todd to readjust the camera. Then the stare-off begins.
dead. He's down right there. That deer wore me out. Wore me out. Wow. I tell you what. I just smoked a pretty good two-year-old 8-point that I had on a trail camera this year. I can't believe it happened like that. It happened pretty quickly. I've been sitting here since about 3:30, and believe it or not, a dog ran that buck to me. He come in, ran right past me. I couldn't get a shot, couldn't get him to stop, and didn't know what was going on. And then right after he went through, here comes this dog behind him. Couldn't believe it. I thought the hunt was over. Well, the dog comes in, circles around, heads back home. Here comes the buck right back, heading back to where he came from, and come in still right in front of me. It took me forever to get the camera to the point where I could draw my bow. The problem was the camera was right up against me. I'm stepped back all the way to the edge of this tree stand. I'm almost falling out of it. Drawing my bow back real gingerly, making sure the string's not going to hit the camera. And I nailed him about 20 yards. He only ran another 30 and he's down. I can't believe it. Man, I love hunting. Like we say here at World Went Dark Television, his world definitely just went dark. This is the earliest I've ever tagged a nice buck. I don't know what I'm gonna do with my time now, but he was one of my target deer, and I'm glad to get him. I had 2 nice bucks on trail camera this year. He was one of them, and there was a bigger 8-point, but I'm glad to have him. He's a nice 2-year-old deer, and in this area that I hunt, that's what I'm looking for, just because it gets hunted hard. I'm glad to have him, like I said. Thank you, Lord.
So Todd Davis getting as pumped up as Todd Davis can get.
As best he can.
He laid the hurtin' to a 2-year-old PA 8-point.
Yeah, what did he say? Do you remember what he said? I forget what he said. He said something funny in there. I forget what it was. You know what I'm talking about?
No, I do not, Jeffrey. See, this is why you must watch the footage.
I did.
No.
Because I know
you're the boss. You said you don't watch the footage.
I know that he said something funny. You're there. I don't know what he did. But he did. He said something funny.
Okay.
When choosing a tree stand, you should have no limits while embracing nature. With 360 degrees rotation and vertical incline adjustment, this is where you have to have the 360 by Gecko Outdoors. No tree is off limits.
This segment brought to you by Muddy Bottom Outfitters. Located on the eastern shore of Maryland, Muddy Bottom Outfitters is a top destination for hunters seeking that true hunt of a lifetime.
Alright. Just got down out of the tree here. I'm gonna pick my arrow up and go recover my buck. So why don't you come with me here and see what we got at the end of this blood trail. He was standing somewhere in here in this high grass. I don't know if I'm gonna find my arrow. Oh well, I'll come back look for that. Let's go get our hands on this deer. Seen him fall. He actually should be right here, laying behind my daughter's blind. folks. I couldn't be happier to make his world go dark. He's a beautiful 2-year-old deer here in PA. Just your basic 8-point with short brows. He's got some good mass to him. Big body deer. And like I said, I'm just tickled to have him. He was actually one of my targeted bucks for my trail cameras that I ran. And he come in the night being chased by a dog of all things. Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. Dog chased him, he come flying past me. Recognized him right away. Couldn't do anything. He was in and out and gone. Dog comes in, circles, and leaves. Start thinking to myself, well, maybe, just maybe, he'll come back before dark. It wasn't 2 minutes. I look up and here he comes right back, and comes in, stands right in front of me for 5 minutes before I could finally get the shot off. You know, I'm self-filming myself. Had the camera set up for the other side of the tree from where he came in, but luckily I was able to pull it all together, get my bone drawn, and I smacked him on that Black Eagle arrow. Zipped right through him. He ran 40 yards, fell over dead. So thanks for watching us here at Wildland Dark Outdoors Television. I'm gonna get him field dressed and start my long drag out of here. He's a big body and it's gonna take me a while.
WWDO getting it done, like we do.
Is there anything different?
Living the dream.
Do we ever not get it done?
Well, yes, we do sometimes not get it done.
Do I ever not get it done?
Yes, sometimes you don't get it done.
No.
You're telling me that
No,
every
no.
single season you tag out.
Yep.
Really?
I get her done. I always.
Just define get her done.
I get her done.
Define get her done. No.
Done.
Not every season. You can't tell if
But I'm just saying, we do it well.
We do it well. We get her done enough.
We get it done.
We
Todd Davis
do what we need to do.
did it again in PA.
We live the dream.
We live the dream.
We live the dream. Todd Davis.
Living the dream in PA.
Todd Davis, folks. Whirlwind Dark Outdoors. Thanks for watching. Live the dream. You ready?
Ready.
You sure?
Let's go for it, man.
You look very professional. Very trying to be as taller than me. That's what you're trying to do.
So I gotta be professional.
Dead deer. So he went from angry, deflated, elated. Angry, deflated, elated. Keep mocking me. Go ahead. Keep mocking me. Go ahead. Yeah, you better flinch. Because I'm the boss.